I'm still learning this whole videography or whatever they want to call it. This whatever I end up doing with this. I didn't turn the mic on, so I missed the whole recap of today. But anyway, this morning everything has gone on track. Got up at 4:30 this morning. It was very cold. It was like 27 degrees when we got up this morning. But I had that night run the electric space heater we have. It worked fantastic. Ran it at the beginning of the evening to get it warmed up, and then in the middle of the night, I woke up to relieve myself, turned it on, let it do that, and then the rest of the night was great. So when we stepped out of the camper, it was a little chilly, and I got everything packed up. Got going up at 4:30. We were on the road by 5, a little bit before 5, which was cool. Beautiful morning. You could still see the crescent moon and the sun starting to come up, so that was pretty neat. So, but from West Yellowstone north on 191 into Bozeman was a great drive. It's kind of through the mountains. You're right near the river, and just a great drive. And actually, just coming out of Yellowstone, not too far out, we saw a bear, and it was running up ahead of us beside the road at like full speed. It was really kind of cool to watch him. And we were catching up because we're obviously driving pretty fast, and then the bear can run. So, but eventually he was well ahead of us, and he crossed across the street. And as he crossed, you could see him like it was a black bear. It was really cool. He was a big boy too. And as we passed him, he looked over his shoulder and saw us, and that was kind of neat to see. And then he, just for an instant, kind of looked at us and then just kept on his way. But man, he was hustling. I've never seen a bear move that quickly. I've seen bear at the zoo and not like in real life from a distance. When I ran a sales route back in the day, you used to see him in Pennsylvania a little bit, and mostly it'd be just around dumpsters and stuff. But I've also seen him caught on my dad's camera around his house. There's a black bear near him, not close to the size of this one. This one was big. It was really awesome to see. I didn't get any video of him, which was unfortunate. I had forgot when we were getting into the car to grab the camera gear and mic and whatnot. So I haven't gotten any good video today. I will try to get some for Mount Rushmore. Right now we're driving to our campsite that's just close to Deadwood, South Dakota, where we'll drop the trailer. And I think it's about an hour drive from our campsite down to Mount Rushmore, and we'll spend, I don't know how long we'll be down there, however long it takes, and then we'll drop back to camp, stay overnight, and then it's a matter of just driving home from there, driving to Madison, Wisconsin, staying over one more night, and then heading home from there. So yeah, it's been a great trip. I've really enjoyed it. We're still got this one last like big thing we want to see with Mount Rushmore, and yeah, excited for that. But this whole morning, all I've been thinking of is what the next trip will be. I mean, I won't be taking another 2-week trip for a while. I can't do that every year just because of work. But as far as this summer goes, it'll probably be 2, maybe 3 weekends. I'm going to try to get out, to maybe an extended weekend here or there with the camper, which would be fun. But like next year, at least 2 weeks, full weeks out with the camper, I will definitely do. And that'll be the plan for the next several years. So I'm pretty excited about that. And it's great because now this 2 weeks with the camper has given me, I know what I want to pack. I know how I want to handle things. I know what it's like to drive with it over long distance, obviously. So I'm comfortable with it now. The only thing I'm not super comfortable with is backing up. That's something that's just going to come with time. I need to practice more. And, I'll get better at it. It just is what it is. I'll watch some YouTube videos and learn how to do it properly and really figure it out from here. But I'm very excited for the things that come with this. And I'm excited for the rest of this trip. I mean, I've still got 2 or 3 days. I'll be home It's Friday, around 11 a.m. I'm not going to be home till Sunday night, and it's Memorial Day weekend, so Monday I'll have the whole day to kind of get cleaned up and ready for work on Tuesday. So looking forward to it. Yeah, so I'll check up with you guys later. Appreciate you listening.